Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about a podcast that I listened to on AZ Big Media this week and about the future of the Phoenix real estate market. Hi, I'm Jason Geroux. I'm the owner and designated broker of 410 Real Estate, a multi-million-dollar producing real estate brokerage here in Gilbert, Arizona. And before we get started talking about the real estate market and kind of what some of the experts are forecasting here, I would love if you do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, so that you are notified about videos that we do like this. Try and do something every day at least, maybe at least a few a week. But we'd love to have you join the 410 family and stay up to date on what's going on. So we'd love it if you hit that subscribe button on this video. So, listening recently to a podcast by AZ Big Media. They do a weekly podcast with various different people coming through and giving their opinions on a variety of different business related topics. This podcast I listened to featured Andy Abraham. He is a real estate attorney here in the Phoenix major area here, Phoenix metro area. He's been a real estate attorney for about 40 years and just has a breadth of knowledge on where the market's going in both the residential, the commercial, the industrial sector, and it was just very educational. But I guess what I wanted to share with you and what I pulled out of that podcast, really number one, the market isn't going anywhere in terms of, I hear all the time from buyers and sellers that are saying, I'm just going to wait a year or so until the market changes and comes back down. I'm just going to wait until prices come down. I'm just going to wait until things slow down. And Andy talked a lot about the fact that while yes, we are seeing a slowdown in certain areas, that we're not seeing slowdown to the effect that it's causing major price issues to come down, causing the market to go back into balance or anything like that. And we don't see, at least for the next few years, really anything changing in terms of the upward trajectory. The only change that he mentioned is rather than seeing a vertical trajectory like we're seeing now, we'll see more of an upward trend that's more toward level. But an upward trend nonetheless. Number two, he talked about the reasons behind that. And I've said this on previous videos, but it was nice to hear other opinions, and I actually got a couple of things out of it that I hadn't thought about. He was talking about the relocation buyers coming from places like New York, California, and other places like that. And he mentioned not just the housing prices, but you think about it, gas here is about $3 a gallon, a little bit less. Gas in California right now is up near $4 a gallon. So just that, along with things like a more level state income tax for people living here. There's not as much taxes there. And then also when it comes to regulation and the amount of regulation that states do for businesses, they're actually providing tax incentives, they're providing subsidies and different things to encourage businesses to come from states like California and relocate here to the desert. So cost of living, yes, but also these other factors like taxes and job opportunities also. Number three, he also talked about a big thing that we need to think about in the other side of the house, which I don't work in, is the commercial side and the industrial side. We have a partner, a colleague that handles those commercial deals, but it actually impacts residential as well, though. He said to kind of look for industrial jobs to increase, industrial real estate needs to increase here in the Phoenix metro area, while thinking about the commercial office space needs decreasing. Ever since COVID, people are starting to figure out now, employers and employees are figuring out how much more productive people can be from home. Employers as a whole used to have these big office buildings that had all these offices for people to come to Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and all the overhead associated with those things. And employers are saying, hey, my workforce is just as productive, if not more, when they're at home. So why would I keep paying for these extra costs? I'm just going to let them work from home. So we're going to see less of a need for commercial real estate. We're also going to see an increase in people moving around because they're starting to work from home and starting to figure out, man, working at that dining room table just isn't cutting it anymore. I need to have an office here that I can go into. So that's gonna cause an increase in the residential movement as well. We're seeing some of that since 2020, but even more so as companies make these work from home opportunities more permanent. Really, those were the big takeaways I had from the Andy Abraham podcast. I hope it was helpful. I hope it gives you kind of a glimpse into what the future real estate market here in Phoenix might look like. If this video was helpful, if you could share it with a friend, post it on social media, any way that you can help us get the word out to folks, we'd sincerely appreciate that. Again, thanks for being on this video, taking the time to watch it, and we will see you again on the next video.